everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I know I haven't posted in a long time, but now I'm getting back into the groove of things because you guys tell me I'm a great storyteller and you just want more from me, so why not? So today's video is going to be titled, I guess, Minority Breakdown, just giving a rundown / breakdown of what I seen when I went to a predominantly white high school, and I just experienced a lot of racism that people didn't know was racist, and just a lot of things that I've seen. So I would like to give just a rundown of like what it's like to be, what I seen, what it was like to be Asian, what it's like to be Latina, or all those things. So yes, and hopefully this will help anyone who's in a predominantly white high school or going to a predominantly white school as a minority. So let's just get into it. Oh, disclaimer, I was the only black girl. Me and my twin were the only black girl in our grade, and we went to a Catholic school, all-girls school, so this is just, yeah, I'm just letting you know. No, I don't think all white people are bad, but I will explain how I feel, okay? So, Asian students, here's what to expect. I've seen a lot of the time, and I heard a lot of the time, the jokes about, ask da-da-da's whoever, someone they were talking about who was Asian about the math question, because the stereotypical joke is Asians are good at math. And I always see a lot of the time the girls who were Asian, they were like, guys, I'm not good at math, so don't ask me, or they would make it known before any of the girls could say anything like that. And I was like, I wish you didn't have to do that, but I understand why, because it is very awkward and it's super uncomfortable. We had a lot of Asian exchange students who came over from China, y'all, and they were just super cool. Like, me, my friend Amelia, and my twin and I, we would hang out with them sometimes on the weekend, go shopping, go to dinner, and just hang out. And I really felt a huge connection with them, more than I did with the girls, and like who were actually supposed to be my friends. So, yeah. With Asian exchange students, I feel like a mockery was really made, especially from their shyness. I don't think the girls really seen them as relatable, and I think a lot of the girls seen them as shy and awkward. Well, who wouldn't be shy and awkward when you're coming into a new country, let alone a new school, having to start over, having to learn the culture, learn the language? Like, I felt like the girls were just very disrespectful towards them, and a lot of the time they only really spoke to them if they wanted to know, so how would you say this curse word in Mandarin, or how would you write that out? And then they joke with them about that, but other than that, that was it. I heard so many times the girls just talk about, and I went to my principal about it because it would just make me so disgusted about how low the girls would talk about these girls trying so hard to make it here, and I'm just like, at least have respect, because you're not doing it. A lot of the girls became really Americanized. I remember this one encounter, and I think it's really common where they're from. And this was my first time seeing it. So I'm with this one exchange student, I'm like, girl, are you okay? Because her face, she's more of a yellowish skin tone, So I'm like, girl, you alright? Because her skin was white. She's like, yeah, I'm okay. I just got this makeup to make my skin white. And I'm like, why? For what? And she's like, so I could fit in. And I'm like, it was just really sad, because she was working so hard to fit in with these girls who would never accept her, who would never like her. And I just wanted more for her, but I didn't know how to tell her that. That's what I noticed with what's it like to be Asian American or an Asian exchange student. Next one is Latinas. I'm saying Latinas because, like I said, I went to an all-girls school, so that's what I seen. So there was about 2 Latinas in my grade, and they were not black, so yeah. And when I was in high school, the Trump and Hillary election was really big, so you really got to see people's true colors, and the racism just jumped out. I remember this one girl, Amy, she was like, when Trump gets into office, Mario Lopez will be the first on his deportation list. And me and my sister was just like, did she really say that? And everybody around her laughed, all the white girls laughed, like, like, what is funny about that? I am not a fighter. Like, I do not fight. Like, if a black girl wants to fight me, no. Like, you can just have everything. I don't fight, but I know I can fight a white girl because I have hands for them if need be. But I don't do black girls, no. I never wanted to grip somebody up so bad. I don't even care if I got suspended. It was just like her ignorance just fueled me. And I was ready to get all of them. It was about 6 goals and I was ready. But I didn't, but I should have. You know what is so crazy to me, right? Is that these same girls brag about going to Chipotle every day, how they love guacamole and like avocados. I'm like, do y'all know where that stuff come from? Like, do you know who makes that? And it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, well, it does make sense to me because white people love the culture but don't like the people. So I was just like, wow. I feel like if you're gonna do all that, don't eat at their restaurants, don't participate in their culture, don't eat their foods if that's how you feel about the people. They're so old and trifling and dry. My next one, this isn't a race, but my next one is Muslims. So, like I said, I was Catholic, it was a Catholic school, so no Muslims was in my grade or in my school in general. And my senior year, I took a world religions class, and it was really amazing. I mean, I already knew everything that the lady, my teacher, was teaching, but anyway, this quarter of the semester, we were learning about Islam. And none of the girls knew nothing about it. And I was honestly so shocked because where I'm from and like the people I'm around, even if you're not Muslim, you have a basic understanding of Islam and the culture, and you at least know a couple Muslim people. These girls knew nothing and they didn't know anyone Muslim. And I'm like, oh wow. Me taking this course, that's where I learned that there's such a big disconnect between a lot of white people and people of color. There's a disconnect and just in the way white people view a lot of minorities and different religions other than Christianity. So where I went to school, a lot of them all live in the suburbs, all in a tiny neighborhood. All they know is each other and predominantly white, and they're predominantly white neighborhood. I always think about it like this. I don't think it's necessarily fear of the religion itself or fear of the people of Islam or whatever other religion, but it's fear of the unknown because they're so caught up in being comfortable in their own whiteness. At the end of the day, their ignorance shows because without this course, I was so thankful that this course came along because they would have never known what it's like to be Muslim or what Muslim people really go through. They would have just been stuck in their own ignorance and stuck being comfortable. Another group is just being a part of the LGBT community. Now, like I said, again, I went to a Catholic school, so the emphasis was on dating boys and everything like that. So they would just start rumors. Like, I remember this one girl was like, did you guys hear like her and this girl were making out? And they were like, ew, really? So there was a slight homophobia, but I can't really speak to it much because I didn't really hear it. I didn't really know it. I wasn't really around it, but this one time I wore a middle part down my hair, in my hair. Am I saying that right? I don't know. But yeah, so I had a middle part like this, right? And the girl was like, some girl was like, that is a big middle part. Like, are you a lesbian? I'm like, what? How does that even like correlate to me being a lesbian with my hairstyle? That was just so broke. Anyway, yeah. Let me see, am I missing a minority? If I think of something else, then I will tell you. But right now, I'll put in my next video about what it was like being black. So, yeah, that was it. I just want to say if anybody is going to a predominantly white high school or school, middle school, whatever, do not change who you are to try to fit in with these people. You have culture, you have beauty to you. And I think that is so amazing. And I don't think you should change to fit in with a group of people you're not going to be friends with 2 years from now or years later down the line. Love your culture, love where you come from, love the hard work your parents did to get you where you are, and never be afraid of you. Never be afraid of your own people. Okay? Bye. I hope you enjoyed. And if I missed out on anything, if you want me to make a video about anything else, please let me know or comment below. Thank you. Bye.